is Oliver Davidson.
My name is Bridget.
I'm Alexander St. Marie.
I'm a fourth-year student. I'm studying finance and economics.
I am a third-year human resources major at the Haskayne School of Business.
Third-year Haskayne student taking petroleum land management and also applied energy economics.
I've done co-op terms with Scotia Capital and with BP Energy.
I am currently in my first co-op term at Talisman Energy.
I'm working at Nexon in health, safety, and environment.
I chose to do the mentorship program because I've always kind of tried to get something extra out of my university experience besides just going to classes.
It was great just to be able to connect with people directly from the industry, get their direct insight, and be able to see that different perspective that is often different from what the school tries to teach us.
When I actually went into the program and developed this relationship with my mentor, I realized that I was getting a lot more practical information and applied information.
After sort of starting my co-op term and having various people, my bosses and stuff, mentor me in there, I really realized that people, especially when you're a student, will take a very vested interest in you and your development.
Just expect a lot of insight and a lot of personal experience from your mentor, because that's what they're there for. You see their title. I know my mentor was manager for major projects, and it was written between brackets, over 100 million.
Like 8 million questions were going through my mind. And the kickoff was really great because it started my relationship off with on a very honest note and on a very genuine note.
Something that kind of comes to mind is when I first met him, and about half an hour into sort of talking with each other and realizing sort of there was that click moment of, okay, our interests are really aligned.
We both kind of had this realization that we were totally on the same page.
It was just great to see that those people are passionate enough about the youth and helping out the next generation of business leaders.
People are much more willing to pick up the phone for students and answer questions than people think they are.
I think that first impressions can make or break a relationship.
Dress professionally and also be prepared. I mean, you need to do your research, your homework before you meet with your mentor, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're supposed to know what kind of company they're working in, what kind of job they're doing. Professionalism,
how you present yourself, relationships, I think are probably 60 to 70% of what is going to determine your success in a lot of business-related fields.
Build a plan and try to stick to it. Like, what are the things you want to improve on yourself? It takes a lot of reflection just to introspect and figure out what you want to do with your life.
The most surprising and most important thing I learned from my mentor is, if you set yourself goals, you will get there, but you'll have absolutely no way of predicting what path you're going to get there on. My mentor, ended up in his field from a completely different school background, education background. So I was able to really learn from him that you really can't have an expectation of how you're going to get somewhere.
Everything in life is an opportunity, and it's in your best interest to capitalize on every single opportunity that you have. And the mentorship program was just one of those opportunities that you should capitalize on, because there's no downside.
It's really great to have Matthew as still part of my circle of contacts and circle of trusted fews, that if I have anything that comes up in my professional life and even personal life, I can just count on him.
It sounds cliche, but I found it really helpful just to learn from mistakes, and I've made a lot of them. So, and not be afraid to make mistakes. A lot of people are absolutely petrified to sort of get a poor mark on their test, or to, you know. I found I've often tried to really to learn the material and not learn the test, or learn the experience, because that's more beneficial. You might make mistakes on the questions that way, but.